Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we're going to talk about the allegation of them wanting to put Nicki Minaj into a conservatorship. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because the mere fact that I'm hearing this allegation, I don't know if it is factual, so let me just put that out there. I don't know if it has any ounce of truth to it, but let's just say what they're saying is factual. Now, it's been alleged that it is because Nicki Minaj has a mental health disorder and she's refusing to get help for her mental health disorder. And they are alleging that she's on substance. So, let's speak the truth here, shall we? Now, in America, about half the population is either schizophrenic, bipolar, or something of the sort. Narrowing that to the celebrity world, remember when there was some situation regarding the Real Housewives of Bravo and the Real Housewives and Bravo, there was some lawsuits and Bravo said that the housewives all had some kind of mental illness. And not only that, outside of that, there are a list of celebrities that you can find online who has been diagnosed with schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. Those people are not in a conservatorship, right? Now, let's say they believe she should be in a conservatorship because she's on substance, because Cardi B said that she's on substance and all of that, right? We heard that, right? But at the same time, didn't we see Cardi B at an awards after party encouraging people to sniff and take their stuff and have fun? So how is it okay for Cardi B to tell a group of people, encourage a group of people to do drugs, but then shame Nicki Minaj for assuming to do the same in the privacy of her home, and as such, Nicki should be in a conservatorship? Now, for anyone who has even a functioning brain cell knows that it's not adding up. If they want Nicki in a conservatorship, it's not because of any of the things that she has outlined. And it would be more like because she has exposed Desiree Perez for what she did to her daughter, allegedly putting her daughter in a conservatorship, and what she spoke out about Roc Nation. And my common sense is telling me that if it's true that Desiree Perez had her own child in a conservatorship, it wouldn't be far-fetched for them wanting to do the same thing to Nicki Minaj to shut her up, because that's the only time they want these celebrities in a conservatorship, when they want to keep you silent and keep you controlled. And when Nicki said that Cardi B's music is cursed with witchcraft, Cardi B literally said that out of her own mouth. She said that she had her own, I don't remember what spiritual term she used, working with. She said that. And she didn't say she had God, and she didn't say she had Jesus and her disciple. She didn't say Jesus, or anything like that. I believe the industry orchestrates spiritual wars against Cardi and Nicki for us to pit at each other, and to especially pit at Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj in all of this is the more spiritual one, going back to the beginning of Nicki's career. And I'm not pitting women apart, because irrespective of the fact that I'm speaking the truth, there are things about Cardi B that I love as a person. I love the fact that if Cardi B moves on with her life and she's pregnant. She's not running and thinking about an abortion to save face and to save embarrassment. I love that she's raw and oftentimes honestly herself. But there are times when she tells unwarranted lies about things that she doesn't even need to lie about. I love how raw Cardi B often is, and a lot more other little things, about Cardi B. There are times when Cardi B will open your eyes to something regarding the government or something that we're being lied about, and all of that jazz. So I'm not pitting Cardi B against Nicki Minaj, but I do believe that the industry does orchestrate these dramas, and the drama is for the industry. And I believe that there's definitely a aim and a target against Nicki Minaj. And in my head, in my sense, and in my comprehension, it's not making any sense, because even if you're going to pick at Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, for what he has allegedly done in the past, because my common sense tells me that the Kenneth Petty case in the past, there was a lot of legal mishap. When you go back to that case, even before Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty got involved, when you look at that case and when you look at how Kenneth Petty was represented, it was just a hot mess. However, I'm not saying that he did not do the crime, but my point is he did the crime and he did the time. And I would say if, Hollywood has a problem, it could not be Kenneth Petty, because as a matter of fact, Kenneth Petty fits right up their alley. Hollywood has a lot of aggressors who are known to be aggressive towards women and minors. So Kenneth Petty would fit right in. So if they do want to, in fact, get Nicki Minaj into a conservatorship, which they will never be able to do, because there's one thing you all tend to forget about Nicki Minaj. She's not just a rapper. If you look at Nicki's pen game tells you that she's very smart, she's highly intelligent, and Nicki is battling a lot. She's battling a lot spiritually. I can tell you that. She's battling a lot spiritually, and she's battling childhood trauma as well. And I heard Clone Bella saying the same thing. But they will never ever be able to put that woman in a conservatorship. She is far too smart and far too ahead of them for them to even do that. They can always try, but they'll never ever be successful in doing so. And you mark my words, Nicki is gonna come out on top in all of this mess. A lot of truth will be exposed, and Nicki is gonna expose, she knows a lot of deep, dark, horrible stuff about the industry. And you guys don't know this because maybe you guys are not paying to the attention of when Nicki basically said they tried to steal her consciousness because it wasn't right for a woman to be carrying the weight that she was carrying in the industry. Even men were afraid to go up against her. Even men were scared to collaborate with her because she was that damn good. She was that damn talented. So I'm just saying that to say Nicki is going to come out on top, and she is going to show a lot of people that the things that you think, they are not what you think, but only a matter of time before the truth is revealed to the public. But you will never be put in a conservatorship. They don't have the brain power over her to do it.